Hi, my name is Taylor Jackson. I'm 17 years old and I recently matriculated from Campsbury High School in Cape Town, South Africa. I'm a vibrant, confident guy who enjoys a challenge and taking things on with both hands. I love sport. Whether I'm in the scrum, bowling at the stumps, sinking putts or charging waves, you'll always find me having an awesome time. Because even though I can be a bit competitive sometimes, I use sport as a way to meet new people and spend time with my friends. But my greatest passion is music. I love playing it, listening to it, and writing it. I'm a singer and guitarist for a rock band called Forefront, and I found that music is the perfect way for me to express myself. I grew up in Tanzania, where I was homeschooled for around 8 years. The truth is, I spent most of my time sailing, wakeboarding, and playing golf and guitar. I moved to Cape Town when I was 14 and was sent to a proper school. I settled in quickly, I suppose, and I was elected as a head prefect for 2011, which is sort of like a valedictorian or a school captain. My matric year was the proudest year of my life, because being in a position of leadership and having responsibilities really taught me about who I was as a person and what I was capable of. Campsbury is a privileged area, but it still faces the same issues any other area would, and probably more. Factories and massive industrial areas in nearby cities and suburbs contribute to high carbon emissions over Cape Town. Recycling systems and processes need to be addressed and improved, and people living in my country are not educated in green habits or not very aware of the incredible problems our planet faces. Bodies of water and sections of beaches in my area are being cordoned off due to high E. coli bacteria traces. Species of endangered animals specific to my area are dying out due to climate change and development, and too many people have no idea what is going on right underneath their noses. As soon as one learns how to work their way around the negatives and have a less negative or even a positive impact, one will form habits. I spearheaded an environmental awareness campaign at my school called Campsbury Goes Green to educate students about climate change and the impact they have on the environment. The goal was to cut the school's landfill waste output by encouraging students to recycle materials correctly and use a compost heap set up at the school grounds. This campaign has slowly begun to spread to the community and is encouraging the entire suburb to set a green example. I believe to help preserve our earth and those that inhabit it, everyone needs to be educated on how to recycle, how to make their own compost heaps. People need to learn that many of the everyday things they do have a negative impact on the environment. I believe that green housing trends need to be encouraged in Cape Town's development plan, and that stricter restrictions on carbon emissions on cars and at factories need to be enforced. There is only so much the authorities can do, however, so I think the idea we can exploit is that knowledge is power. Strength is in numbers. It's not as much about how much one person can do, but far more about how many people one person can influence and set off a chain reaction. If you can teach 10 people how to recycle, and they each tell 10 more people, and then they tell 10 more people, soon enough we'll have a whole load of people making an individual effort, and thus a massive collective impact. I heard about the Young Explorers program, and specifically the Amazon expedition, through a friend of mine, and immediately saw it as an awesome opportunity. An opportunity that I'd be stupid not to take. It's a dream of mine to sail on the Pangaea and see the world, but the idea of meeting new people who have the same passions and drives that I have, and learning from one of the world's most inspiring men at the same time, that's just nuts. I promise I won't cry when I'm missing my mom, and I promise I'll make coffee whenever you ask. But seriously, I think I'm a well-rounded guy, and I know that I'll grow tremendously from this experience. So, pick me!